So, hello interlopers. What are we going to do this evening? I have no clue. I've done my daily chores. I've done the daily Quicksilver mission. I've collected the frigate missions, and I think I sent out new ones already. Hiya Moose. I've got nothing to do, so I'll probably be doing my usual 69 subscribers still. Well, we'll see if we can get some new ones this evening. Yeah, I don't think I have any of the regular chores to do anyway this evening. Excuse me. And so we'll load up the game and see what presents itself. There I am on my freighter. Probably go to the settlement and check. I've actually dropped a few citizens here. Oh, there's some frigate missions completed. I've actually dropped a few citizens. They ran off. I don't know. They must have been bored too. Went off to find some excitement in the universe. So, do we get anything exciting from... Okay, we got some junk here. What's that? Salvage data. I'd probably just sell that. Polyfiber and living slime. Apparently I was in my solar sail ship the last time I played. So we can put that aside to save. The rest of it, well, this I'll save for crafting. No, this one, save those. Yes, that. The rest we sell, I think. Neural duct. Oh, what's this? Activate cadmium. We don't need that, do we? We can put it in there, I guess. Got lots anyway, but... So the rest are just artifacts and curiosities and trade goods. So, we're right at our trade terminal, and we're saving, so I'm pressing the button, but it doesn't fire up. Freighter inventory, sell the slime. artifact, save, curiosity, artifact, trade goods, artifact, and I moved my teleporter, and I haven't quite remembered in my fingers where I put it till I see that it's not there. We'll check the settlement just to see. I think it peaked out at 193 citizen population, and it has dropped back to 190. So I'm not sure if we'll ever get to exactly 200. It's like some of the other settlement numbers. Like the production never quite makes it to exactly 1 million or 1 billion or whatever it is that it did once in a preliminary version of settlements. I hit the round number production, but it doesn't quite hit it anymore. Similarly, the so here it is, 191 citizens. Okay, it dropped to 190, and then I got one back, I guess. So 984,000 per day. Never quite gets to 1 million, and occasionally you actually do get maintenance down to 0, and then you build it back up. How their accounting works, they actually spend $0 on maintenance on a, what is it, 30 buildings. I don't know how that budget works. Sentinels, of course, follows a sawtooth pattern. Builds up to 100 and then it drops to 0. And this comes up, so where am I going? To the office. Office should be there by now. So what do we got? Another population at least. Envoy Tommy. We'll let him stay. He fled another settlement, citing the tyranny of the overseer. They offer their experience as an engineer. That sounds like a valuable citizen. Personal judgment assistant. Whatever that means. The engineer with the title of personal judgment assistant. And he's an envoy, Kitami. So 192. All right, we're building back up there. Go back to our freighter now. With that excitement all over with. So maybe just explore some planets or something here for something to do. Well, I gotta sell my or stow the crafting bits. So I want my crafting hauler to find it. If it's in the hold, there it is. So I got those for the living ship, but these go in the crafting hauler. Starship, starship, starship. So there we are. These are bonus parts. The rest fit into their slots. And yeah, we can't build any more of those. We could build one more there. Therefore build one there. And I could build all 10. No, that's only one there. That's red message. It doesn't go away. It just sits there, blocking out what you're trying to read. Right? Red message. How do you get rid of it? You have to escape from inventory to get rid of it. It won't time out. I think it could time out, don't you? It changes from red to clear background, and then it times out. So we've got now 10 of those, 10 of those. We can build just 2 of those back. 8, 9, 10 of those again. So we can scrolls on it unpredictably now. That's weird. So we can build a $15 million fusion igniter. Quick transfer. Leave one here. Put one in the freighter. Now I can build 5 of these. No, I can't build any there, so 1, 2 there. Can't build there, so we can't build there. And so we got 7? No, we got 1. That's all the building that we can do other than refilling the odd 10 slot without... Oh, we did make an empty square here. Can we fill that in? Yes. Can we fill these in? No. So we've got a few places that we can't restock, but we got all the squares of the tree with at least 1 and at most 10, with the exception of the lubricant, which has 14 out of 40. And the glass we could have more if we had more frost crystal. Yeah. Oh, I just made one of them, did I? So we got one more end product sale, and we're maxed out on units anyway, so it doesn't matter. Freighter inventory, we'll sell it anyway to clear out the and are we, I think we've got a new base I built. 11 out of 13 here. We've got 2 underground that have never been found. And I can show you the new base. It's really simple base. Two underground, a common and a rare. Gonna switch vehicles first. There is the this thing we can do as well. Yeah, those underground. Although I've been having trouble finding the last one in a lot of, you know, the last underwater or the last flying, even the last surface ground one. It's not just underground, it seems. Okay. Damage 20, heat dissipation. Damage 27. 27, 27. Oh, hold it, I haven't promoted it. Heat dissipation and damage, shield recharge. Yeah, no damage, so we'd... Okay, so promote this one first, and then compare it. Maneuverability 7, boost 13, total of 20. Obviously not gonna be a contender. 15 and 23, 18 and 25, 22 and 16. The pulse drive fuel efficiency is always 20, so we don't care. We don't look at that. The other two, we just add them up and see what's the best total. That's my method anyway, I don't know. You've probably come up with others that are just as good. Some people put more store by different maneuverability, for instance, or boost. You could put more store by them if you want. So let's go to, we'll just fly to the base if I can find it. Yeah, it's right down there. Nanite Ranch. It's another We're in Isdori Jung Galaxy still. And this base might be of interest to other people to visit if they've seen my other some walls. And Ileps, or whatever his name is. So yeah, just some random walls, right? But for curious deposit, that's all you need. A few walls so they don't roll away too far. These weren't actually even gonna roll away. I didn't even need the walls, but. They almost get away there, but they don't quite. I could have had another wall there. And besides walls, the only other thing you need is refiners. So we got... Oh, where'd it put them? Put them in the freighter? Oh, yeah. It puts them here because I've got a stack of them here for... I was talking about the other night with Moose. The slime and viscous fluids, living slime, and runaway mold are actually used by living ships as an alternative fuel. Mordite as well, there for that one. Here, chromatic metal, processed meat, or living slime as a fuel to refuel your warp drive, Singularity Cortex. So you can actually refuel your warp drive with slime. This one uses pugnium, mordite, or dihydrogen. And, oh, this one's damaged. Critically damaged. And it uses slime for repairs. As well as sac venom. So yeah, some of the supplies that way are slightly different for, what's this? Silver, carbon, or viscous fluids. You can use that junk that you clean off from important things to get them working again. So I have some processed meat, some viscous fluids, some living slime, and runaway mold. It's not a fuel, but it is a repair item that you can use to, I think, something like that. I decided to start saving it anyway. Let's see here. Exosuit. We'll just refine half of it for now. Got 4 refiners here. So you put One divided stack into each refiner. Could have made them all medium refiners. Oh, I've got a little left over from the last one. Just a minute and 39 here for refining these stacks. Could have had all medium refiners for this, but put a couple large ones in just in case you wanted to do something different with them. So this is, I think I've showed you other times, it's fairly easy to get those balls to restock as well. You just zone to any other place. I guess I should put a teleporter in here, but we could, you could fly off to space and just skim the stratosphere and then come back and land here, and the curious balls will be back. It doesn't take much to restock them. And so if you need nanites, you can come to this place here. Glyphs are bird, sunset, balloon, faces, bug, and the Y tree, another bug, triangle, spiral, triangle, triangle, diplo. And this base is at coordinates -33, -177. Or if you really wanting to waste some time, you could try and find a better spot with more curious balls that you could actually farm it more quickly at a higher rate. So 166 nanites there for very little effort. And you know, build whatever else you want at your base. It's a regular base. All I have to do now is find my ship. And Galaxy is Dorajung, right? I did mention that, but I'll put it in there again in case you're skipping parts. Oh, the other thing is I wasn't actually finished with that planet. I'm looking for a couple underground creatures. As pesky as we say, pesky underground, elusive. It may or may not be more elusive than other groups of creatures. I think that's an underground, isn't it? Or was it just a rendering hall? Oh, way over there. Let's see if we can find anything spawning here. I'm not spawning quite yet because I went up to the stratosphere, and whenever you leave the planet like that, all the creatures seem to despawn. You have to wait another for another spawning group to start. I thought I saw some other holes here. Yeah, there's one. Is there more cave here? No, less cave. I don't know if I dig, if I find anything there, or just go here. No, nothing there either. There's some swamp stumps of what must have been some pretty big flora at one time. And just stumps left, like fossils almost. Don't need a explodey condom here. Whale Ops has followed me. I don't see any creatures. You can tell just by listening that I'm in a cave. But it's dead end. Looks like they might continue on under the overhanging cave works, but very rarely do they actually. So I'll just find another hole. I might try spotting some underground buried cache. No, that's not cave. Cargo. Mordite. Technology. Salt. Technology. Buried technology is not a cave. Subterranean organic structure. Not actually a cave, but it might be worth digging up anyway. Buried cache. Not a cave. Copper deposit. That's my base. Buried technology module. No. So, where's that thing I marked? I'm back in the cave. This is the one I just came out of, right? Pretty sure. Come on, dig. Uh, Gluey stalks? Gluey stalks. Processed protein. Biological. Oh, don't know what it became there. Mordite. $93 mordite. Oh well, it's worth checking out. Great technology. Okay. Crater. No caves in the crater. No underground creatures on the surface, as we'll sometimes find. Another oh, here's a cave. Another crater there. So there's a possible underground creature. There is actually one underground creature that I did find on this world already. There's 3 underground species here. So one or two of them are bound to be rare, eh? Hard to find. Yeah, see a little bouncy worm. One of these bouncy worms that bounces on his tail. That was the other underground creature that I already found. And this is the underground water. Claustrophobic for people that bothers. So you got underwater, underground. Unlikely to find a missing creature in this environment. It's just underground plants and underwater plants and whatnot. So I'll go back to where we can breathe without artificial supplies, such as it is, no doubt rather toxic anyway. But suit manages to supply us with oxygen without us carrying it around. At least if we're above water. A little bit larger cave finally. You got snow out there in Detroit area? A 7 inch. Okay. That's what, about 12 centimeters, 15 centimeters or something in real measures. Enough to have a snowball fight or anything or something anyway. So, wasn't the entrance here? I don't see it. There it is. Or something like it anyway. Not quite. Looks like a creature there, but it not quite. It's just a mushroom, I guess. So a little bit slower driving home and to work, and if it's slippery, right? Other than that, close school tomorrow. Is it still snowing? Is it gonna come to more than 7 inches? Or is that enough by itself to give kids a day off? I don't think we'd close the schools here if it was 7 inches. We're a little bit 2 hours ago stopped. Okay. Might all be melted by the time school would have started. Probably not. 7 inches enough to stick around for a few days, maybe. My kids' school never has snow days. Yeah, it's pretty rare really here too. It's been a few years, I think, since Calgary schools were closed for snow. It's closed for the virus, of course, for some weeks or something. I forget how long it was. Doesn't affect me really, so I'm a bit hazy on the details. So I don't have, not having much success with the pesky underground creatures. another water cave. That's, looks like a pretty large one. No, not a very large one. So I'll give up on this for now. Let's find a new star to explore. Being nice. I figured the kids, or being nice to the teachers, maybe give the teachers a day off. They're not used to having so many days in a row with students giving them headaches, eh? Let the parents have headaches for a few days. Leave the kids at home. Some kids would just as soon go to school as stay home. I think all their friends are at school. You just have to put up with the teachers for a few hours in order to have all the recess time with your friends. Okay, let's use this freighter star drive to advantage. Now I'm out on the rim of the galaxy here. They are the top side of the pizza box. So it's on the edge, I guess, not necessarily the rim. And I've just been exploring up here with all by myself, nobody bothering me, nobody getting in my way. Any stars I find, I know that I'm the first one to put my name on them, probably the first one to ever lay eyes on them. This galaxy far, far away. Who knows, might be Earth's galaxy under a different name. We don't know that Euclid is actually the Milky Way or anything. It probably isn't. It's a separate universe altogether, isn't it? Mercenary 101, hello, welcome to the stream. Just looking for a nice star system to explore. Medium supply. Those are all two-star economies. Looking for a 3-star. Or should we go to a pirate system? You play the game there, Mercenary? You got any questions or anything to tell us about the game? Oh, that's the edge of the galaxy again. Have to turn back here. You ever been to the edge of the galaxy there, Mercenary? See these stars? It won't target any of them. They're the true edge of the galaxy. You can't even go visit them. They're so far out. And just beyond them is intergalactic space with no stars at all out here. And if you turn back, you can see the center of the galaxy, but you can't see any of the stars until you get a little closer. We're back to the stars that you can't visit. And then a little farther in, and you get stars that you can target. They're out of jump range now. I've wandered too far. But you could visit all these stars now. Oh, that's back in range now. I'm heading back towards my position. So you just sort of look around randomly like this, and you can find a rich, there's aliens on almost all of these stars. There's a rich star system with 3 orbits. Let's go there. We actually have 3 watchers, do we? We have a lurker. Mercenary's only a semi-lurker now. He's actually said hello. Thank you for that there, Mercenary. And we're back to 1 watcher. Oh well. I guess I didn't earn any subscriptions from them. So let's see what this does. It had 3 orbits and just 3 planets, no moons. So we got a selenium hot planet with aggressive sentinels, high temperature planet, frost crystal, frostbound cold planet, a dark site, and a foggy, swampy planet with paraffinium. That should be pretty nice, actually. The Relpnoma Prime planet. Here, we'll upload them anyway. Don't need to rename them. So take a different ship on this trip. Stop in at the space station just for fun. Since we're near it here. See, there was some bubbles there beside the space station. I'm pretty sure they got that from that movie Nova with the it was a silly movie. I think you can watch it on YouTube for free now. The movie Nova had a thing that looked like those space bubbles, and they called them the Wandering Stars. It's almost at the very end of the movie. It's quite a funny, silly movie. It's apparently made by some university students as a film project, and it actually got released and distributed by some film company. Oh, got some visiting fighter ships, B class and another B class, and a shuttle C class, fighter C class. So 4 ships, four ships. Moose still here, yeah. Constant companion on my lonely journeying. Space bubbles are odd. If they didn't get inspiration from that movie, well, they should have. If they haven't seen that movie, they're missing out. Basically, it's a spaceship with some guys they were drafted, I think, reluctantly drafted into the space service, and they're going around from star to star, blowing up the stars, turning them nova, like the title of the movie, turn the star nova, if there's any intelligent life, because the humans don't want any competition for the galaxy. They go around blowing up intelligent life. Anything that threatens to compete with them, they blow it up before it even gets a start. Not exactly politically correct, perhaps, but funny as heck. And these guys are so bored with the job that they do all sorts of crazy stunts to amuse themselves and try to. I think it was a movie from like 1975 or something. There's only like 4 guys on this whole spaceship. They're just really tired of going from star to star and blowing them up. There's no movie stars or anything in the movie, so it never was a big hit movie or anything, but it's worth seeing if you like science fiction. Partly because it was done on Mystery Science Theater as well. It's better to watch the movie itself first and then see the Mystery Science Theater treatment. because the movie itself is quite amusing. And Mystery Science Theater then sort of does their thing with it. I think it was them. I'm not sure. Might be confusing it with another bad science fiction movie. Yeah, well, you, you ever had people ask you what the best movie ever was? People ask me, and I usually say it was Monty Python and the Holy Grail. And I'll laugh at that one too. Monty Python, a little more professional humor than Nova, but they're both pretty silly. I don't know how many times I've seen the Holy Grail. I'll watch it just because one person in the room hasn't seen it. That's enough. We'll watch it again. Yeah, if you put a search term into YouTube, probably just something like science fiction movie Nova, it'll probably come up. You know, it's a 1 hour, 90-minute movie. It's not terribly long or anything. If it hasn't been copyrighted out. But I don't think it would be. It's not like anybody wants to redistribute it or anything. I don't think they could sell it to a bunch of TV stations these days or nothing. So, these are all new planets. They're just the 3 of them. We'll start with the big ringed planet here, I guess. No, I don't want to go to my freighter again. I'll just go to the planet. But yeah, they talk about the wandering stars a couple times in Nova, and then at the end you get to see them, and they look like those space bubbles in No Man's Sky when you see them. But you know, they try to ascribe all sorts of mystical properties to them, and they're just some out of focus light bulbs or something that they filmed. So a barren hot planet. I got some fire berries. That's appropriate. Got some caves. So we might have underground creatures again. Fireberries and wheat. You haven't seen Monty Python the Holy Grail? Oh man. You might have to watch it more than once to hear all of the stupid things they say and figure out what they're saying. It's, you know, it's King Arthur's Search for the Holy Grail parodied. It's you know, the greatest movie of all time, I think. Once again, it's sort of made by amateur movie makers. It was one of the very first movies they made. They had made some television shows, like a series of Monty Python TV shows. Monty on Netflix? Could be, yeah. That one would still be tightly copyrighted because, you know, John Cleese and whatnot are still around watching that. Nova, just Nova is the name of the movie, I think. You might have to search for science fiction movie or something, Nova. It may have had other names at various times, but that's the name I found it or saw it under. Yeah, the Holy Grail one. Monty Python made a few movies, but the Holy Grail's their best one, I think. They're a little bit archetypical British humor for Monty Python, whereas Nova is very American. Got some creatures that are wandering around underground here, but I don't know if they're actually underground creatures. No, they were surface creatures that have wandered into this cave. Ah! Ran out of jetpack. Now, saw some more red dots up on the surface here. Not you. Don't you go down hide yet. Some murder crabs here. Just little ones. They're only, what, 15 feet tall. Dark Star, maybe. Dark Star. Oh, did I misremember the title of all things? Dark Star sounds like it could be the right one for sure. Let me say from John no, it wasn't John Carpenter, I don't think. No, Dark Star was a more serious science fiction movie, I think. Wonder if I could find out for you. Might have been John Carpenter as a film student. 1974 sounds about right for the time period. Dark Star. Oh my. Says it's a comedy. Okay. Well, I guess you'll have to watch it. I can't, I don't have access to a browser while I've got the game on the screen. Unless I just camp out here or something. I'm not sure now what the stupid movie was called, and it could be the one. John Carpenter made it when he was a film student? See, if I switch to the browser now, I won't be able to see your comments. So you'll have to just put up with me talking to myself. You can still hear me, I believe, but Dark Star, I think that's, now that I think of it, yeah, that's got to be the one, the movie that I'm thinking of. And let's see here, Dark Star. Tubi Movies. Stream the Dark Star, full sci-fi movie, John Carpenter. That's the one, yeah, that's the one. Some of their ships even look like they must have been, they should be in No Man's Sky. Because they're just college student prop spaceships, right? That's the one, yeah. So you can watch it on YouTube for free there. Full sci-fi movie, John Carpenter. And it's got those wandering stars that I think... Is it not free? Maybe not free anymore even, I'm not sure. No, it's there. Incoming communication from Earth. McMurdo sound out. Dark Star is the name of their ship then, yeah. Galactic Center. That's the one, yeah. You can sort of tell that it's made by college students because all the actors are that age. They're all male. I don't think there's any females in the movie. So you can tell, sort of, you can predict what level of you can predict what level of comedy it is with a bunch of college guys got together and made a movie, right? And that's the start of John Carpenter's career as a director. He'd be the most famous person associated with it. Okay. So try and remember that there, Typo. It's called Dark Star, not Nova. I wonder if I actually saw it under a different title at some time or something. And Monty Python the Holy Grail, it's not really science fiction, it's fantasy, King Arthur stuff, right? And poking fun at at that myth in their own way. I guess it's not actually clear if King Arthur was actually some sort of historical figure or purely mythological. A lot of magic involved in the myth anyway, so it's become fictionalized, even if it was based on a real person at one time. Oh, the annoying drones on this planet. Find their tower and wipe them out, eh? Big caves in this world. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Oh, I just barely did. Oh, that was close.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Firestorm. Oh. No, the drones are too annoying for me to stick around much longer. upgraded my weapons though. These guys are not really a problem anymore or anything. They're just annoying. Pulse drive disable. Sentinel interceptors approaching combat range. So, can duck into the space anomaly here to get away from the interceptors. You can tell me, Moose, if my memory of the wandering stars is relationship to our space bubbles here, if it makes sense to you after you see it. Nothing there to do. I could do anything, I guess, but I've done them all so often. Next planet. Didn't even really check to see what the 8 out of 9 discovered, and a flying one that I missed. There was no underground there. I was in those caves for no reason. Well, we could go back down and see if we could find the last flying creature. Was it a diurnal or? Yeah, diurnal. So we need the daytime side. Where's the... Okay, that's... I guess that's the daytime side. See if we can find that last flyer. Set down on a mountaintop. Not much for mountains here. It's pretty flat. I thought a little bit of a mountain here that we could get a viewpoint from. Oh, there's even a building there. Suppression measures activated. Yeah. Well, go hide in the building for a little while, see if the drones go away. Looks like a factory. Locked up? No. Observatory? The Enro network? The Nero? Transmission tower broken by hits of encoded incoming signal. Terminal flashes waiting access code to unscramble the message. 153 odd numbers? Oh, back to 5. 15375 9 1 Oh dear, what's that? 137 so 6, 7, or 8? 153759. That's a tough one. Plus, so plus 4 minus 2 plus 4 minus 2 plus 4 minus 2 would be 7. Distress coordinates discovered. I got distress beacon located. We'll tag that for now and look around. I don't see anything. Okay, my ship is 169 units. And then distress beacon this way. 1 minute 25. We'll try and shorten that a bit. "12 seconds, 10 seconds. Don't even need pulse drive. Yeah, Dark Star. I might have made that mistake before. I don't know why I thought it was called Nova. It might have been, like I say, distributed or shown under a different title. I got a hauler with no pilot. I can claim a free hauler that's 13 out of 42. And yeah, 13 out of 42. It doesn't say actually which are. We claim it for free, and then take our yeah, it's a hauler. Oh, and so planet is Dora Jung again. In case anybody wants a free hauler with 42 holds. I didn't even notice what class it was. Bird, rocket, balloon, bug, triangle, rocket, triangle, Y tree, and the six-legged bug again. It's not a spider. Spiders don't have 6 legs. So I forgot to note the coordinates of that for people. Anyway, galaxy is Dora Jung, and that the planet. So I want to go to the space anomaly, like that. Oops, come on. Switch. You could actually go to your freighter as well, and then take the teleporter over to a space station. Yeah, it doesn't matter if the parts are fixed or not. Oh, we got security at the space anomaly holding things up. We gotta wait in line here for. Gonna scan my ship while I'm here. Then they just let it through. Swap out to the new. Is that it? Daughter of Devastation. No, that's it. And it's just all broken here. So we'll just take the this is Hicasturila, is it? I don't know if I've even called my freighter into this system. Dang security. Yeah, I don't know if they're the dang security or if they're some other outfit. Okay, the Dawkins is in the current system. That's good. So we'll go to a space station in the current system. That'll be quick. And go to the ship breakers. Oh, we got 3 lurkers again, or 2 lurkers again. Come on, guys. Speak up if you've got a voice. You know, everybody's welcome. If you prefer to remain anonymous, then that's your prerogative. Go ahead. Claim ship worth 1,360,000. Pretty cheap for a hauler. Of course, it's not in very good shape. Yeah, we got some stuff. Gravitino bolt to the freighter. Storage augments. Okay. We've got a couple of C-class hyperdrive module and a shield module. Okay. Gonna sell them here. Get our nanites. Sell hyperdrive and spaceships. Could upgrade the suit if I hadn't already done that completely. Get a navigation data hiccup. And sell the other things. Not the storage augment. I guess it's all in the freighter, okay. Starship. I got projectiles in my starship? Huh. Sell the gravitino ball, sell the wheat, sell the... Oh, I might need to stack that up. The spool of nano cables, 400,000. And the subatomic regulator, 934,000. So that's the money. And those two mainly. So we got, yeah, I've got ammo, projectile ammunition. I don't need it on the ship. And put it in here. There's some more. And I got a storage augment. Fireberries? Yeah, I can stack them up. Salvage data. Don't need. 3 stacks of 60 should suffice for most foreseeable eventualities. We'll just sell this salvage data. Could grind it up or something, maybe, I don't know. Salvage data is pretty good. Don't sell the storage augments. Salvage data is pretty good price usually. $100,000 for 2. What's in the secret room? Oh, I already looked at this. Data error. Hello world. Entire existence. So it's back to my original hauler because that's the oldest ship I've got. And I have to get out of here to switch ships. Go to the freighter, I guess. My alarm's gonna go off here in a little, and within 10 minutes. So I'll just, I wanted to, this ship. This is the fighter I've been working on. Scrappy's getting pretty tough. Outfitting. Upgrade. Apply. One more hold. That makes it a total of 75 main holds and 60 tech holds. S-class. 155 million units for a fighter. Not bad. I've actually freed up a few slots here of weapons. I was trying out the various weapons and those weren't turning out, so I removed them. He's back to just the photon cannon. And here he's got a infra knife with he could put one more augment on the infra knife if he finds a nice one. Does this guy have anything? Oh, I'm out of, I think I accidentally sold my tainted metal, so I may need to go find some more. Suspicious packets. I don't have any tainted metal anymore. A scanner module. That's a good project for next time. Get some tainted metal. This is not what I wanted. Does this guy have any infraknife mods that are nice and useful? Oh, look at that flicker. It's the menus are flickering back and forth. Like the purchase blueprints is optional or something. makes it very hard to buy blueprints here. It is possible to, but it usually just hits the flickering one, the leave. Top sales geek, flickering menu. I don't know why. And you can't, it's very difficult to get the blueprints here. We should be able to get upgrade modules if none of them we want anyway. Chase your tail in a circle 3 times and see if it helps. No, it's still flickering. I don't know if you can see that through YouTube and everything, but oh, it's calmed down to not, it's still there, flickering back and forth. I don't know if the others flicker like that. I don't think they do. I've seen that before. It's real annoying. Oh, this guy doesn't have any blueprints. Oh, he's flickering too. He flickered just once. There's again. Not as much. I don't know what's going on there. Just a bug, I guess. But yeah, that's flickering a lot. I got the blueprints this time. But even though, oh, it's because I've already got all these blueprints. I can't buy any of them again. So I'm not missing out on anything. I'm sure I've got everything already in my build menus and whatnot. How about you? You flicker? No, yeah, there's a flickering blueprint. So it's this hole. Might help if I reload or something. I don't know. This whole zone. A36. Just go back to my freighter now, I guess, and check to see if there's any last few chores. Hey there, Mr. Navigator, do you have any work for us? Yes, you do. Okay, we'll send off the expeditions. There's my alarm. Finish this up and then I'll be saying good evening. See you later, Moose. And you lurkers, you could watch Moose Gaming streams starting in about an hour over on his channel. I don't have links here, so I can't give you a nice link or anything, but highly recommend it. Launch another expedition. Voyage of Discovery. Send that to launch. And a trade expedition. Traders. Support 2 organic. Yeah, send 2 organic on that one. I've got 6 organic ships, frigates, so I put 1 on each mission and then 2 on one of them. Combat, support, and the last organic goes on the last mission. Launch expedition. I don't have any of these. I use them up as much as I can. There's the ships all going off to explore for me and bring back loot. Particularly interested in living ship holds. Slots for the living ship. I haven't maxed them out yet. He's getting pretty good, but still could use a few more. I'll check if there's anybody else wants to join the settlement. Boost my population. Slim chance, I think, but who knows? And then we'll be signing off for sure. Wait for the floor to my office and the desk for my office so I can a settlement management decision. There's the floor and there's the glow from the desk. I don't know, is the desk there? Yeah, I guess it is. A medical core or a sulfurine drill. Research teams are at loggerheads. They have competing proposals. Best in bolstering our anti-sentinel systems. I think these personal judgment assistant is mixed up with the actual choices we make. Medical core or sulfurine drill don't match up with anti-sentinel systems or industrial technology. Well, the drill is maybe industrial, but anti-sentinel systems is not a medical core. It's like they've got something scrambled there in their databases or something. Another bug report that I can't be bothered because it I have to go over to the browser to file and I can't file well, I could, I suppose, take an image of this, transfer the image over to the PC browser, and then file the report through the web browser, upload the image. It's too much work. So, we'll just we didn't actually get any points on our planetary survey. Uh, I recently passed another milestone in the. Oh, look at all the ink blots on that one. Uh, I passed another milestone in the planet fauna survey. I'll save it here. Catalog. Planetary zoology survey. Total 802 planetary zoology scanned. Highest medal achieved was back at 10. So, okay, Moose. Thanks for your hanging out, and I'll see you later on your stream when you get home from work. Oh, and 4 lurkers. Good night to you also.